Hi, everybody. It's Diane Evans with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up Demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia, here in Canada. So if this is one of your first times joining me, welcome. If you're through YouTube, make sure that you subscribe, hit that bell, and you'll get notified immediately as soon as I upload a video. Also, if you were on my Facebook group, I won't see who you are unless you give StreamYard permission to give your name. But if you are on my Facebook page, I will see who you are. So tonight is my Now What series. It's all part of the Now What series where I pick something from the annual catalog or the mini catalog and I show you different ways that you could possibly use it. Hello. And it's kind of funny because Rita, you said hello from, and you didn't say where you were from. Excuse, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. I think I'll just go right on down to my thing. I have these allergies and all my cedars, I've got a bunch of cedars. Oh, thank you. I have a bunch of cedars that are coming down and all the cedar pollen is coming out. And I apologize for that. In any event, oh, hi, Kylie. Oh my goodness, you're going to see something that I'm going to be doing for a blog post next month. In any event, it's exciting because Kylie's here from our Creativity Abounds International team. And she's one of the very talented demonstrators that participates in our blog hops and also in our tutorials and then in our stamp camps as well. And she's from Australia. So that's amazing. I love to see you here. In any event, oh my goodness, this pollen is so high. It's just unreal. In any event, this is where I show you different things that you can do. Now, I was inspired to do this and her name I think is Melissa. And I'm sorry if I don't remember her last name, but I thought it was brilliant and I just had to do it. And I'm using one of my favorite sweeps anyways from the annual catalog. So we are going to learn a different use for these slimline envelopes. The unfortunate part with these slimline envelopes is the dies that went with it are not, I don't believe are carrying over at all. And they're the slimline ones. And honestly, I have to tell you, to me, they're awfully big cards. And I'm not into the big cards. But anyways, you can get 15 of these slimline envelopes. They're on page 137 of the annual catalog. And if you live in Canada, they're $13.75 for 15 of the envelopes. But wait till I show you this gift card holder that you can use. It is awesome. But anyways, that's that. And we are also, we're going to use the soft succulent one. I was cutting cards today. I am down to one sheet of soft succulent, and I don't know how many packs of paper that I bought over since they've come out. Oh, thanks, Kylie. We have a pretty amazing design team, let me tell you, and they're amazing ladies. It's a lot of fun to be able to work with these people. So anyways, I'm going to use He's the Man and He's All That, the suite. It is found also on page 78 and 79 of the annual catalog. And it comes with the bundle, the dies, and the stamp set. It also comes with the 12 by 12 paper, and it comes with the rustic metallic back dots. And those are right here, actually. Just show you those. So we're going to be using all of that today. It's kind of a cool, it's a very cool suite, especially if you have cards to do for men or anything like that. So we are going to use both of these. Check out this designer series paper, and you notice that there's only like 5 sheets of paper. These are the back side of the paper, and that's because there is 2 sheets of all these cutouts. They're not stickers, they're cutouts. So they have some pretty cool different images that are on there. and a lot of different things you can use with it. And I'm going to actually use some of that tonight as well. Well, this is something that I already stamped. All right. So we are going to take this envelope, and from this side here, I'm going to bring in actually my scoreboard because I want to make sure that I get a really good score with it. So you're right, Kylie. They are fabulous dies. These dies, I love circles. I love anything that have got tags with it, but we're going to use a couple of those actually tonight. So what I'm going to do is I take my scoring board. Do you use your scoring board that often? I don't think there's a day that goes by that I don't use my scoring board. So I'm lining up on this side, and actually I want to turn this over because I want to fold into the mountain. So I've got this here, and I am going to score this at 4 inches. And I'm also going to score it at 4 1/8 inch. And you know, this is really bad. This is a gift card holder, and I meant to bring down a gift card. I wonder if I have one in here or not. Oh, I have a Tim Hortons one. Oh, well, what man doesn't like coffee too, right? Anyways, let's just put that aside. And what I want to do is I want to, like I say, fold into the mountain. So I'm just going to come like this, line those edges up, and I'm going to come in with my bone folder. See, Lorraine is saying hello. Oh, and Tracy's here. Oh, my goodness. 2 of our design team. Oh, my goodness. I feel really, really honored that you guys are joining me tonight. Very, very talented ladies. And such a great bunch of people. Like, my goodness. That's all what Stampin' Up's all about. It's all about the community, right? All right, so I've scored that at 4 and 4 1/8. And then what I'm going to do is I've got a bunch of this stuff cut. And trust me, I don't want another blooper. I don't want to be able to lose any of this stuff. So I'm going to take it out kind of a little bit at a time. So I've cut a piece. This is the Designer Series paper. This is the one that has the mustache and everything on it. It's not one that I would normally use. And this piece happens to be 3 1/4 by 3 5/8. So I'm going to put that about there. And then I have another piece of Designer Series paper. I have to honestly say this is my favorite. Are you reading the comments, you guys? Lorraine's saying, yes, they are very talented. Yes, there you go. Anyways, I'm getting off track. And then this piece happens to be 3, I'm going to have to measure this again, 3 inches by 3 3/8, and that's just going to go right on top of there. And I know this looks like a weird size to it, but what's going to happen is this part is going to come over here. So we want this to come onto this side here. So let me just go and yeah, with that stamp camp that's coming up, it's Lorraine happens to be one of our ladies that stays up all night with us. So while the UK demonstrators and the Australian demonstrators are doing all their demos, Lorraine is one of the ladies that stays up and watches them all live. In any event, this is going to go right here. And like I say, this is going to come over here. So that's the reason why that's a weird shape. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that onto the front. Honestly, I'm not real keen on this one. I think this reminds me of something that we've had in the past. This is kind of my era, you know, with the Volkswagen vans, and I'm giving away my age, right? Anyways, let's put that there. And very carefully taking this stuff out. You notice that, right? And then what I did was I didn't actually use the die from here because I wanted it to be a bit bigger, but this is a great circle die and it's scalloped and I really like that. But anyways, I cut this from the layering. No, this is from the Stylish Shapes, the second largest. And then I cut another circle with this designer series paper on the back. So I'm just going to layer that onto there. It's all about using the designer series paper tonight, that's for sure. But really, we're focusing on the slimline card or the slimline envelope. All right, so we have that like that. And honestly, this is my favorite image of the whole set. So that's going to go on there. And then I also want to, and I've got this piece here, and there is a, hello, Catherine. Marjorie's saying she can't wait till the next stamp camp, but she doesn't make it all night long. That's the beauty of the stamp camp, that at least you get to come and you can watch it whenever. Okay, so I'm going to use this, love this guy, and with this stamp set, and I'm thinking that I'm going to use the early espresso. We're going to die cut this. Yeah, that'll work. Ooh, just stuck my finger in there. And then we're going to go in with this particular die cut. This is, like I say, one of those stamp sets that you can put so many different elements on it, and it's a lot of fun. Now, for this little die, I'm not bringing in my big cut and emboss and the magnetic plate. So I'm going to come in with my baby boss. I'm just going to put this on, and I'm going to use my Post-it note. Let's see if I can get that even or get that on there. All right. So just use some of that Post-it note. The magnetic plate is coming for the baby cut and emboss, but not at this point. Has anyone tried that magnetic cut and emboss? I mean, the magnetic plate. Oh my goodness. It's so heavy, but it works great. Right. Let's just put that there. So hopefully I cut that okay. Yeah, pretty good. I'm just going to take that off of there and put that in there. They have some really neat shapes here as well. This label is really cool. Lots of different banners. And then there's a really nice little oval in there as well. All right. Let's bring that back. We're going to put this on here. Oops. I forgot to do something. Oh, no. How am I going to do that? Well, we're going to have to improvise. I have some of this faux suede ribbon. Haven't used it, but since I used it with the other one. Oh, I can do it this way. I can put it underneath. Okay, so I'm going to actually put this ribbon on here. We're going to get this. This is about 21 inches of ribbon. And I'm just going to put it right across here for now. So I'm going to come in actually with a glue dot. And let's see. Yeah, the magnetic plate for the Big Shot is great, but it tends to float around. This is a self-cutting mat, and it just does not float. It's really amazing. I actually did a video about 2 Thursdays ago for this Now What series, and I showed the amazing magnetic plate, and like I say, it's pretty cool. So I'm just going to try to line that up. Just going to put that over there. And then this is going to go like this. I would have preferred to have it underneath, but it's okay. I think what I'll do is I'll put this circle on here, and I'm going to put it on with dimensionals, but I'm going to put it on so that I can move it around if it's not quite right. So let's put 2 up at the top. We'll put 2 down at the bottom. just going to go, just get that so that that's in between those circles. Should probably get that so the squares are kind of even. And then what I want to do is I want to pop this van up. Now I probably should be using my black dimensionals on here. I'm thinking, yeah, I will, because I'm putting it onto a dark background here. This is why I lose parts of my cards. That's overkill, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and put that there. I don't want it quite in the middle, because what I want to do is I want to kind of put this one off to the side here. So I'm going to put a little dimensional off on this side and then glue there so that I don't have that warped, so it doesn't bend on me. So let's put this here. Let's see, is that going to be, yeah. And then I'm just going to glue that part. So this is just going to go like this. You know, I could have almost double dimensionalized that. I think I have to. Good word, right? Let me just bring that up, and I'm just going to put 2 dimensionals on there. Right. There, that makes it so it doesn't look so warped. All right, so this, like I say, is going to go like this. Now what we want to do is we want to, let's decorate the inside of the card. Let's just move this stuff out of the way for now. All right, and what have I got in here now? Okay, I've got this piece, this piece. Oh, see? Everything goes missing when I do this, so I'm hoping I didn't lose something. So I have a piece of early espresso, and I have this piece cut at, let's see, it's going to be 4 inches by 3 5/8, and that's going to go right like here. And then this piece will be 3 inches by 3 1/2, and that's just going to go right on there like so. So I'm going to go ahead and do you give out gift cards much? I know during COVID, that was the only way I could shop, actually. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and plant this down on there. And we'll just put that right there. And then I have some more of these die cutouts. I actually used on this one, I used this die here. And I'm just going to put it there because I just want a tiny bit of something on the back of it. Now I'm probably wishing that I probably would have done something else here. That's okay. We're going to leave this like this. And then I'm going to put some dimensionals on here. And because it's dark, I'm going to use the black dimensionals as well. I don't want to lose these pieces here. I'm so afraid I'm going to lose them. And then I'm going to come back in with my take your pick tool. Let's go ahead and put that right about there. And then this is another one, and I'm just going to come and actually put that. I'm thinking I wanted to kind of, because I want to kind of go with the fact that I have a gift card there. So I could put this there. That's brown on brown. So you know what? I'm going to use this. But these are all those parts of the cutouts from this designer series paper. And trust me, it's, you know what, I'm not a sticker type person anyways, but this is kind of fun to play with this. So let's just do that like that. That's going to point down. And then I'm going to put this right up about there. So I'm actually going to just put that on with some glue. Right there. Whoops. Maybe I should bring that down a bit. All right. I'm not going to use that piece, so I'll put that away. Now, for the gift card holder part, I have this piece at 3.5 inches by 5.25 inches, and I scored it at 1 inch there. I'm going to go ahead and I could put this piece here, or I could put this piece here. And I'm thinking, you know what, I'll kind of tie this into the front of the card. So I'll just put this on there. What a great idea to use an envelope for this sort of stuff, right? And what I want to do then is I also want to come in with my tear and tape. Don't forget, if you do like this, make sure that you give me the thumbs up. Make sure that you share my video. I really do appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed before, I'd love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm sometimes amazed. I don't know if you saw my new series that I've got going on. Anyways, this is just going to go like this. And I do have, this is not one that I would use. This is my Tim Horton card. So this is like a gift card. So we're just actually going to put that right in there like so. But we need to actually go and we need to put a hole in there. Now, I have a hole punch. This is something that's retired from Stampin' Up. But I'm just going to go. I'm going to kind of eyeball where that goes. Bring that up there. And then I have another piece of this ribbon, and it's 6 inches long. And let's see, I'm hoping I can get this through here. Maybe I won't. I might have to get a bigger hole in there. Let's see. You know what? I might have to go a bigger hole. I wonder how I'm going to. You know what? I got one of these old ones. So, you know, I'm going to use this. This is a really old one. I think this is what my kids used when they were in a, when they did their paper route. I'm sure there's some of you that have that. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's put this through here. I'm just going to bring this ribbon through here. And it's going to be a little bulky. It might be better to just use some sort of a twine on here. So this will go in here. This goes down here. That. And we can cut some of that off. Don't know where my ribbon scissors went to. I know this is going to be too big or too thick, but you know what? I'm tying it. So this goes like this. This comes like that. Oh, I'm going to have to cut some more of that off. And hopefully that arrow points down that they understand to pull that out. You know, it's funny because I'd given my brother a gift certificate or a gift card at Christmas. And I had done a gift card like this and floss holder that helps get these ribbons through the holes. Exactly. Yes. But you know what? The bigger hole probably is better. So this is just going to come down like this. And yeah, the guy's getting a bow. I'm just turning it this way because you always want to turn your card upside down. I'm just doing the bunny ear. they can do with a bow, right? And I'm just coming in with my ribbon scissors because I think this would be better. And you know what this is? If you put an envelope in an envelope, right? Here's an envelope, and that's going to be okay with it down there like that. Now, of course, we have to embellish this. So here are those dots, or those metallic ones. So who's going to give this a try? I love this paper. And like I say, it's really strange that I'm actually using the early espresso because that's not usually one of my colors. But it'll be okay. All right. Let's go on here with those rustic metallic dots. Let's put one on here as well. And then we can come back in and put one down, maybe over here. And I'm using the bigger ones. I'm not going to. Let's see, where should I put that? I always find this is the hardest part. Where do I put that other dot? There we go. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let's see if I can get this on here right. So in any event, there we are for my Now What series. Just to let you know, on Saturday, I will not be doing my sketch challenge as I normally do. I'll be doing it on Sunday at 10 o'clock Pacific time. And the reason being for that is because Saturday is our virtual catalog launch. So we go from 7 o'clock in the morning till 7 o'clock at night. Lots of prizes, lots of different sweets that we're going to show you. But yeah, like I say, I'm kind of happy with that. You know, it turned out better than what I really thought it was going to. So, so yeah, Saturday sketch I will be doing on Sunday sketch. Don't forget about my Tuesday when I do How Did They Do That? My new technique class. I'm hoping that the worksheets really work out for you. If you're looking for those worksheets, make sure that you go to my group and download in the file section, and there it is there. I like time bows. It's something that I really like doing. Very good. Good. I'm just reading the comments. Yeah, and you know what? Like I say, there's no dies to go with these envelopes anymore. So it's a great way to use up these envelopes. And they are in the annual catalog as well. So it's something that you could possibly do. I'm not sure if those dies are still available. I kind of don't think they are. As Vicky says, this is a great reason to buy those Slimline envelopes. It is a great reason. Easy gift card holder. And just think of it. I can think of different things that you could just dress this up in any kind of a designer series paper. I think the ones with the granite gray envelopes, I think would look amazing with the sun prints because it has the gray granite in it. I think the white ones would look amazing with some of them. I think this one would also look really good in that Forest Friends one, my new favorite designer series paper. In any event, I hope you have a good evening. And don't forget, share my video, give me the thumbs up, and we will talk to you soon. We'll see you on Sunday. Bye for now.